these scrims being casted at this point. It's pretty entertaining to watch for those of you guys who's been watching them before. Welcome back. Game number 1 underway. Who's gonna win game 1, guys? Who's gonna win the first game today? Now we don't have DA here, and we don't have DA, and we don't have Diamond Dogs. So this fight that we normally see in the early game down between like Bootcamp and Bahan in these compounds, that fight might not happen at all today. And also up north, we don't have anyone, I think, fighting WTSG, so maybe there's just a lot more space for everyone to go to. Some of the teams that are playing today that don't always play are the likes of Unity, Team Phantom, Blaze. Let me see. Nope, they're not going with nope, okay. Blaze not wanting to fight Team Liquid in Bootcamp. Fair enough. They'll be flying further away. Look at hiccups now. Adepts, they are landing here. That's interesting. Southside Bootcamp drop. That's not something you see too often. Then we have FaZe and Northern Lights team NLT. They've been fighting for Pioneer before, and seems like today is going to be no different. They've been here, as I said, plenty of times before, and well, now they're here again. PerfectX already found himself an M4. They like to drop in this split that you can see right now. All the coaches, of course, F's in the chat for the dying coaches. They're all drowning as we speak. They like to do this split where the FaZe clan team is on the south side, and the NLT team is on the north side, and they have kind of been on their own so far. They normally end up fighting, actually, surprisingly many times. It's been Northern Lights who's come out on top, but let's see if this one is going to include any fighting, or if it's just going to be them looting up and then leaving. You can see Ditz announced coach for FaZe Clan. I guess I actually don't know how long he's been with them for, but I guess since Gustav was picked up as well, it should be around that time. He's the official. He's not Slasher. What was his name? Slasher or something. I don't remember. But he was the guy for, or that was the account name at least for FaZe Clan. Now that it's official, he can go with his own name. Makes perfect sense. He's gonna be drowning. Patulin, Spiro, PerfectX, and Deep. Again, not really aggressive, not really stressing to take this fight. No, my lord, look at the circle. So we have Raise Your Edge. Raise Your Edge aren't playing this match. That's even better. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not better, but it's more funny because they normally loot down here. Raise Your Edge normally sit in this compound all game long and just wait for it to end down there. And now they're not playing in the first game because there was some issues with some players not being ready to play yet. Then there's going to be no fighting. So Adepts, they know that there are two teams landing and holding off each other down here. They'll just spend that time rotating over. Should be pretty safe and sound for that to happen. Buzzface, he is rotating up towards the bridge, but seems like he's turning around. Doesn't want any more part of that. Noki and Sunseat out and about, moving forward. I think FaZe are in a situation where, you know what, taking one fight with Northern Lights team, that's bad in this area, but taking two fights at the same time, that's even worse. So Buzz is not going to go too far away. He's going to stay on the hilltop, maybe secure some terrain for his teammates to play from. You can see NLT, they're still chilling down on that northeast side. Everyone else, though, they will have to rotate on over. Ents, they're already making their way down. Omarkan starting their rotation. ADR farmers, Flammy, will have to make a run for it soon. Phantom are rotating now as well. We have Buster and is it D's? I'm actually not sure. It's Buster and Ubi Cup rotating forward. Buster doesn't have a helmet yet and only a level 1 vest, so clearly not in the best situation loot-wise. I don't think any of them has helmets. Nope, Buster and Ubi Cup both rotating circle 1 without helmets. That's ballsy. Hopefully they'll be able to find something in here. Let's see, where else do we have anyone rotating around? Well, everyone kind of is. Liquid rotating over. TSM, they're doing a wide west rotation. Don't want to run into anyone by Pioneer. No, they just want to get away from the river. Makes perfect sense. Just rotate wide around. They normally come in from down by Nakam. But they should all know, to be fair, they should all know that if Raise Your Edge ain't playing this game, there's going to be plenty of real estate available in the middle. At least that's what I would think, that they would be aware that there's quite a few compounds available in the middle of the map when all the lights team are playing. Buzzface spotted out. He has the entirety of Blaze around him, so him trying to go early to get a compound for his team might not work out for them. 8C finds Perfectix. That's elsewhere, and first, as I just said just before, he's in a 1v a lot situation. They're down to 40 HP already. Brave is pushing around the side. Apocalypse finds him from outside, and that's Fuzzface taken down. In the meantime, the remaining Face members were alive. They were staying alive, I should say. On the other side, they found one before. Now, Vasco has found Spiro as well, so that's 2 down for NLT. They have lost Fuzz. Ooh, Ghost Snuff got to land those, and indeed he does. Takes down Batulin, or Battlin. And now it's just Deep left remaining. So they tried to cross over. They finally made the push, and then things went sideways. I think it's pretty safe to say. And once again, this is a fight that's interesting to follow. We've seen these two teams fight on Sanhok in this area of the map a lot of times before. They like to hold off one another. Ooh, yep. It's there, just gotta lob it forward. Gotta get it in there. No damage done. It's not, I should say, real quick, it's not the new server that we're playing on. It is not the nade nerf yet. We're not playing on the nade nerf patch yet. It's still the old patch that we're playing on. We are playing on event servers, so no insane amounts of damage taken away from the nades yet. Verax gets 1, goes down in return. Deep finds 2. Upa and 8C both gone down. That's not optimal at all. He gets both of them as they try to push forward. Now I can't find him at all. Ghost Stuff comes around though, gets the flush in 1, but Deep did manage to take down Upa first, so face down to just 2 players left alive. CW15 or Winstreak 15 up against ADR Farmers on the other side as well. It's just Flammy left alive, I believe. He was kind of caught out. Deep sitting, looking around. I think is it DC'd? I think he might have DC'd. Everything looked off on him. He was just sitting very still. Yep, he's DC'd. You can see it in the bottom left corner. That's unfortunate. DC, not only that, but it do it in the blue. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. As I said, TSM wrapping all the way around. Oh no. We have a full rotation coming in here from Omark, and 4 in 1 vehicle, and somehow they're still alive. That is that's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. 4 people rotating in 1 vehicle, and they actually managed to make it out alive anyway. That's not what I would have expected. Would not have expected that. Sonar Boys, they finally made their way over. New circle. We all know where they're gonna go. Again, plenty of space in the middle. This would normally be taken by... like normally you'd see Ratio Edge down here, and you'd see it seemed like Team Unique push around over here as well. You'd see Liquid try to push for some center positions, but lately they've been fighting Adepts with the northern side, and I think that might end up happening again real soon. Noki does go down, actually knocked by Kumpa. That's a whole other team. Finds the flush on the other side, and Kema goes, oh, okay, I guess there was a guy hiding behind our building. Because Tornado Energy up here, they have a crossing to make. See Melman jumps up. Tornado Energy, a very scary team. They've been playing extremely well lately. As I say that, Melman does miss a few on towards Teams. They need to make this crossing though. I mean, obviously the next circle is going to shift on over. But they need to make this cross. DB does go down. He was disconnected, so eventually he would die to the blue. That's unfortunate, of course. And you can see Melman, he's not really, not too keen on being the first one to push over, because these guys are all looking towards the bridge. I mean, all of Liquid are just sitting and waiting for Tornado Energy to cross over. I don't think this is what you want to do here, guys. You can see, oh my lord, look at that ankle. This is not gonna be an easy path across whatsoever. Maxisol running around in the blue. He's by himself. That's unfortunate, of course. Maybe looking for a vehicle. I'm not sure. Tornado Energy still trying to figure out how they're planning on making that rotation on over. Had Millman gotten that knock first, maybe there would have been a chance where they had a free passage. But as you can see here, it's just not really happening. Elias looking for people on the other side. James gets headshotted by Example. Has to back off. Of course, you don't want to lose helmets and vests and all that stuff now. Millman crossed over, actually. It's on the other side. And he's given up his position. Just fired 2 bullets towards, I believe, K-Mind. Looking for them as well. But he has to kind of secure a... he has to secure some land on the other side in order for his teammates to cross on over as well. Ooh! Spotted out by Pizza, so that info will come across. You can see immediately turns around to try and see if there's anyone else on this side. Nate's now coming forward as well. Millman realizes, oh my lord, this is not good, but it has allowed for Comfort to cross over. Example should be jumping next. He's kind of stuck out on the bridge right now, and then we have Aaliyah still on the other side, trying to make a crossing. But this has attracted the attention of Sonne Boys. You can see Misa crossing over. Oh, he didn't see James. He's right in front of him. He's right there. They have a rocky. Cheated. No. There he is. Hello, James. That's unfortunate, but that's Sanok for you. Always have an eye in the back. It's yeah. That's Sanok for you. Hey, mate, looking around, trying to see if they can get some sort of revenge for their fallen teammate, but nope. So the boys, they got their kill, they backed off, they said, you know what, we got what we wanted there. Let's just run away. Unity, they've pushed up, taking the center position. WTSG, they like to play this compound, so they're going back there. AB finds Millman. They do know now for a fact that they've made it across, and they are in a 3v4. So don't think Team Liquid is too much in a hurry to leave anywhere. Max is all. He's finally rotating towards the center. Ooh, that's a nice shift. Who would have ever thought it would have gone here? For it, they've been here a lot of times before. Comfort trying to contain Liquid inside the compound. They should be aware though that other teams could have started pushing it up towards them. And I think they're starting to realize that now. Don't wanna stress it too much. Just take a few shots, see if you can get a knock, and then back off immediately, because they have, as you can see behind them, a big hillside. Anyone could theoretically push over this hill and have a pretty clear view on them downhill, and that's why you see a team like Melman, for example, now starting to look around the other way, and that's face down there. Broken level 3 vest and no helmet anymore. Melman obviously has been a target from a lot of bullets coming his way. Ghost up, healing himself back up, trying to make sure that their inevitable rotation will be safe and sound, but only 2 players alive? I'm not sure. We'll see. Ghost of an 80. They've done crazy things before, Chad and Brad. But what more can they do here? He knows for a fact that Melman is up behind that tree. It's a nice angle too. He's not really leaving himself exposed to anything else. Down south, we have a fight going on. That's Navi and Team Phantom. Tap trying to make a run off. Ruby did go down. Senya's down as well. Redkin goes down now as well. Kemper, though, in return taken out, and that's actually from Omarkan on the other side. That's way over on this compound. T-Bone and the guys from the roof are looking for players really far away, and, well, I mean, both Phantom and Navi actually feeling the hurt from that one. Now, oh, there comes Face. They've been running for a while, now finally making their way forward. Jupsig nates himself. I believe that's a case of him getting knocked by someone else, and then having a nade fall on his feet, and this allows for Liquid to now push out. Let's see how they're going to be able to fare this one uphill. Timmy does find one, but goes down to Mexi immediately in return. Misa pushing around the corner, looking for a knock. The flush on EP does come in, but HC is the one to secure it. Mexi finds one. K-Mine tacked up. Misa forced to back down a little further. K-Mine is being shot at by literally everyone right now. There's so much fire coming his way, so much attention towards him, and it will be too much for the Liquid team to handle. They go down. And now goes Stuff. He's running away, saying, nope, I do not want any part of this at all. In the meantime, we still have Misa left alive. He has a chance, potentially, to get the res up to Timmy. But, yeah, I don't know. Example, I think he's waiting for that smoke to fade off. Waiting for it to disappear so that maybe he can spot something on the other side. Win streak 15, they're eliminated. Offstring and Max Assault both gone down. And it's just Misa left alive. What do you do here, buddy? 2 smokes. You do have level 3 gear, but you're in a 1v3 against Tornado Energy, and I'm not seeing how that works out. But, who knows? We've seen Sonne Boys pull off wild, crazy, impressive plays before. But now you're in phase 4. Molotovs are starting to isolate you. Your smokes that you've thrown to kind of cut yourself off are technically cutting you off from the opponents. The circle isn't too far away, but it's also a case of, if you're Tornado Energy, how much time do you want to, like, how much are you willing to commit to finding this player? Because they could be pushing for position right now. And you can see that actually come, but looking around the other way. Finally, though, Millman does go down. Oh, Millman does get it now. Misa goes down, I should say, sorry. But as I said, they could have been playing center right now. Then again, though, there's not really that much center to play. So maybe, who knows, maybe this is the right decision to make. Seems like it, at least. Tornado Energy weren't too stressed with trying to get center positions, and now Circle shifting north is gonna force teams like Liquid, TSM, to push forward. Ents will have to make a run forward as well. And as you can see here, Mark, and they know for a fact that these guys are nearby. Oh, did he see one? I think he saw Squeaky. Yep, indeed he did, but he took a headshot in return immediately. Nice shooting by Tix with that one. Lopped on over, Ends to have a tricky push to make. Now they're trying to wrap underneath. And, well, it's going to be up to Vasco and the gang to hold off. I think Vasco from the hill inside the circle. He's already taken it inside the circle position. He's going to have to feed a lot of information to his teammates. You can see one is prone, one is sitting around the corner. Page tried to prone down and kind of play spoiler, but he got spotted out immediately. Vasco's been spotted out as well now. And I think, to be fair, I think Omagan might be better off just pushing into this on their own. They have a position up by Vasco. There's no reason to take this fight to ends if they don't absolutely have to. Just let them push off to the west towards TSM, and then maybe if you want to, you can third party. There's no reason for you to try and push downhill into them, and I think it's great that they don't over aggress on it. I think that's a very smart decision making on the side of Omark, and not to go, oh, but we want the kills, we want to clear these guys. No, just, you know, I mean, if you can avoid having them come to you, that's going to be you having so much more room in the next circle on your edge. So if you get a shift towards you as well, that's going to be, it's going to be you in a very, very, very good position. TSM, they know that Ends are here. They baited them this way. Or at least Omarken kind of forced them to go this way by not overextending. Gemty spotting out Tiksu, gets the knock on towards him as well. Diggory is down to very low HP. 80's gone down as well. That's Tap from afar, getting the knock on towards him. He's gonna get knocked by T-Bone as well, and this is what I was saying. You get a chance to third party from your side. Look at this phase 4 damage. Rostenmar, good night. You are going down. That's gonna be Ends out in a short moment, unless if Squeaky can pull off some magic. One first aid left. 8 players looking at him. First aid. 1 HP does come off. Will it change anything? No. Dracaris. That's gonna be Ends down. Melman finds one more. Great shooting coming in there. Stuff goes down. That's face eliminated in 9th, and we're making our way into placement points now. Michael, that just go down to Orange, I believe it was. Orange, no, looking for more players. Oh my lord, that's a great double tap right there. Orange could only see his face, and well, that face received 2 bullets in pretty quick order right after one another. Uh-oh, we've seen this happen before. Where do you go? Where do you go if your TSM and 8s are going to be coming your way? They should expect that they're trying to push forward. Empty goes down immediately. Fax trying to run further inward. Yes, Snoopy on the other side, but the push is blocking the vision. As I say that, he does get the knock, though. No AK today for Fex, and no win for them on the first game of the day either. Unity able to get the damage done. Quizzy finds the kill, and back up north we go now with WGSG and Tornado Energy fighting off. WGSG, they've been playing quiet. They've been playing the position rather than try and hunt for kills, and now, with 4 guys alive in the mid game, or the late game I should say, they can start spreading out and doing some more damage. Vart gets the flush on 1. Millman goes down, and now Example is going to be by himself with the blue pushing in on towards him. That's going to make it a goodbye combat, nice knowing you situation. He's just going to try and send it and see if he can somehow make his way inside the circle. Maybe he can play behind Navi and Blaze and get into a position there from where he can play. I'm not sure. We'll see. But that would be the ideal plan for him, to kind of just backtrack what Navi and Blaze are doing and hope that neither of them manage to get eyes on this circle. Of course, we've seen a billion times before. Not really too surprising. We have 3 4-man teams, a 3-man team, a 2-man team, and a solo left alive in this. And well, I mean, if you're Omarken right now, you want to just push back towards the other side of the hill. The only issue is that Team Unity can see practically everything you're doing. WGSG in the meantime, they're clearing the northern side, and I think everyone's just waiting for that next circle spot. You want to kind of make sure that you're inside, because whoever has to move now is the most likely dead. It goes east. There's plenty of room in the open, but the open is not a place you want to play from. And Mad Scoop does get knocked. Should be able to get rest now as well. He is back up on his feet, I believe. Or will he be? Is that a rest you commit to with 30 seconds on the time on the circle? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Unity, they're looking for more. They got 4 up still. 4 kills already found. And the thing is, as you can see here, let's just take a quick look here. This passage you don't want to cross through. Like this right here, you do not want to cross through. this open. What Snoopy is doing right now, as you can see how he's extremely exposed he is. The only reason he's allowed to do this is, as you could hear, he has suppressive fire coming in from behind. His teammates from behind, over here, are making sure that no one can peek while he's running forward. And that's exactly why that worked out so well. T-Bone called out, but now Snoopy's going to be the one called out who does get. He needs to get help really, really soon. T-Bone has a Molo in hand. More Molotovs thrown forward. Snoopy gets tagged up. Had this been the new Molotov, he would most likely have been dead already. Ivel is almost by himself. Page is there too, but they're both bruised up badly. Quizzy finds one. Noctiv finds the other. Quizzy's allowed to push further forward, and Ivel now by himself with the barrel. Well, he's trying to get kills on the other side, or outside, but as you can see, every time it peeks out, WTSG is going to be peeking at him from the other side, so there's not really a whole lot he can do other than try and play the waiting game and force a fight here. He's I like the play from Quizzy. Try and bounce the nade off the tree and see if it hops inside somehow, but nope, not gonna happen. Unity still 4 alive, got the rest back up to the teammate. Apocalypse is by himself. There's a vehicle for cover, but ain't gonna cover him for much longer. Vehicle explodes. He's allowed to pro back down. He's inside the circle for now. Miracle finds one that's on the other side. Ivel tries to help it out, but ain't gonna matter. Ain't gonna matter. He goes down. Noctiv goes down. Quizzy goes down. Snoopy is alive, but they lost 2 trying to get that one on worst to worst. They didn't get any kills off of it, I believe. I think WTSG snuck all of them, so who would have thought? WTSG once again having a good day. I mean, these guys, people have been asking me, Toby, who will win GLL? Toby, who's the best team in the world? Who's the best team in Europe? And all these things. And I think when we're talking about like teams that are really, really, really looking good in Europe right now, WTSG has got to be #1 on the list. They just, I mean, the way that they're doing this, it just works out. Samty, Shong finds one. Shong, the former Samty, you guys may know. As far as I know, he prefers being called Shong now, so that's what we're gonna do. They know where the last 2 are. They have orange caught in the blue, and they have one by himself. One nature seal it. Iro finds one. Vard finds the other. When there were 6 teams left alive, WTSG had 0 kills. They just finished the game with 20 points. That is pretty damn freaking impressive.